So I had a friend on Instagram contact me and send me a private message with a picture of this checkoff sheet. And this is not really a build sheet, but it's a pre-delivery sheet. It's a piece of documentation that he showed me, and he said he had never seen this before, and he searched the internet and he's never found anything else like it before. But this came in his Terminator Cobra when he bought it brand new. And so I thought it was really interesting, and since there's really no information about this documentation, I thought it'd be neat to go over it a little bit in a video. And so I broke it up into two pieces. This is the first half of the sheet. It says it's from the Dearborn Assembly Plant. It says pre-delivery Terminator Cobra option checkoff list. So this would be something that I would assume that people on the line would have to look through and make sure that they're getting everything that the Cobra got when it was built. You can see there's a date in red writing on the right that shows September 18th, 2002. There's other things on the sheet like block buy off. I don't know what that would mean. There's things on here that I don't understand, but towards the top it has a spot for the VIN number, and then it says Terminator options, and it talks about air deflector in parentheses Cobra BB. Not sure exactly what that is unless it's like the front air dam pieces or the chin spoiler. Power steering oil and intercooler, 6-speed transmission drive shaft, CA index, rear flex line bracket, IRS bracket bolts, radiator degas bottle clamp, unique rear bumper, verify acceptable paint body panels, verify body panels fit margins and flushness, front fascia, Cobra, fog lights, round, hood unique and screen inserts, unique, outside rear view mirrors, fold away, Japan. I think that's interesting because we know them as import mirrors, and they were only on the Terminator Cobras unless they were export cars, but it says Japan on there, so I thought that's interesting. And they are paint matched, which is interesting because the Cobras that went to Australia, like we saw in the recent videos, had black mirrors, although they were the fold-away painted ones. So it shows the wheels as 17 by 9 SVT center caps, because the pony center caps with the tri-bar would fit in the wheels, so they have to make sure that those center caps are correct. Wheels, it says no damage, nicks, or scratches. And continuing down the second half of the sheet, it shows the tires as 245/40 ZR17. Now that's actually incorrect. The tires on the Terminators are 275/40 ZR17 because the 275s fit the 17 by 9 inch wheels. All the other GT and Mach 1 wheels were 245s on a 17 by 8 wheel. So that's actually wrong on that sheet there. Cobra brake calipers, emblem fenders, Cobra quarter scoops and screen inserts, unique rocker spats and fender end caps, rear fascia, Cobra, spoiler unique, spoiled out of broadcast sheet, it says, or spelled out on broadcast sheet. So that's interesting because some Cobras came without a spoiler. It was an option to have spoiler delete. Cobra power seats, lumbar and adjustable bolster, 6-way unique adjustable headrests, and the headrests are very specific. We've talked about that with the interior upgrade package on the Mach 1s, and the Bullets and 01 Cobras and the 40th anniversary GTs came with a bigger headrest. Some of the V6s actually came with those headrests too, although the stitching was different on them if they were leather, and they did actually have the same headrest in fabric, just on a side note. Cluster unique 160 mile an hour USA or 250 kilometer gauges, I think is what it says there. It continues with a leather wrapped steering wheel, Cobra, pedals, aluminum covers, okay, shifter knobs, 6-speed, leather boot, parking brake handle and leather boot, hood hinge unique. Check for unique stamp. I find that interesting. I don't know anything about the hood hinge being any different. Hood unique, hood pad Cobra insignia, that would be the heat blanket underneath the hood. Air cleaner, intercooler pump, radiator assembly, immersion heater, all Canadian, and SEVO cable, green band, And the engine, of course, the 4.6 supercharged 4-valve Cobra, all standard shift or all manual transmission. And it has a signature place there. And it has a date of 4/28/2002 at 10:30 a.m. So that's kind of interesting that the sheet was made in April. And anyway, so that might have been when production started on the Cobras. And his had this. Nobody else has really seen him. It's possible that this is something that some of the Cobras started out with, and then once the assembly procedure was down pat, they were able to forget about this checkoff sheet, and that's the way it went. So if you know anything about the production of the Cobra on the assembly line, anything special like this, put it in the comments and let me know. I think this is really cool. I think this is a fun piece of documentation. And if anybody else has ever found one of these in their cars, let me know as well. Thanks for watching the channel.